Well, breaking news now coming in, and this is related to the NDA seat sharing talks for the upcoming Bihar elections. From what we understand at this point of time, the BJP has agreed on 101 seats, and so has the JDU. Meanwhile, LJP, the party of Chirag Paswan, it has agreed on 29 seats. The RLD will get 6 seats to fight the upcoming elections, and Jitan Ram Manjhi's party will also be fighting on 6 seats. This is what the latest that we can tell you as far as the NDA seat sharing talks are concerned. The BJP will be fighting on 101 seats, so will the JDU. LJP gets 29 seats to fight the assembly elections in Bihar. Meanwhile, the RLD and the HAM will get 6 seats as well. And Prime Minister Modi has just arrived for that crucial meeting that is taking place at JP Nadda, the president of the BJP, his residence. Prime Minister there in your visuals, arriving at his residence for this extremely crucial meeting that will decide who gets to fight where, especially when it comes to the Bihar elections. My colleague Vasudha Venugopal is joining us at this point of time. Vasudha, take us through what's happening there.
Well, the Prime Minister has just arrived and he is entering the BJP office, and this is for the Central Election Committee meeting of the BJP with regard to Bihar polls. And just minutes before he entered the BJP office, the seat sharing arrangements have also been announced by NDA allies, including JDU and BJP leaders. Dharmendra Pradhan and Vinod Tawde. Dharmendra Pradhan is the election in charge for the state of Bihar, and he has put out this post on X. Apart from that, JDU working president Sanjay Jha has also put this thing out, and it's an increasing it's an interesting seat arrangement because we did expect the BJP to fight symbolically one seat fewer than the JDU, but that's not happening because both of them are fighting equally on 101 seats. Remember, it's a 243 assembly in Bihar. LJP will be contesting 29 seats, so clearly this also shows the importance of Chirag Paswan. Remember, Chirag Paswan won all the 5 seats that he contested in 2024 Lok Sabha elections. He's the one party that basically had 100% strike rate, and in 2020 he was also in some ways credited for damaging the NDA prospects. He also has almost 35 MLAs in the assembly, and he has complete control over Paswan votes. Jitan Ram Manjhi, on the other hand, fought 7 seats last time. He won about 4 seats, and he has been given 6 seats, including and it's the same number as Upendra Kushwaha, whose party has also been given 6 seats. Upendra Kushwaha basically also represents the Koiri vote, while Jitan Ram Manjhi represents the Mahadalit vote, and Paswan, like I said, Chirag Paswan represents the Paswan vote. The seat sharing arrangements have come out. It's 101 seats for the BJP and 101 seats for the JDU. This also shows the predominance of BJP in Bihar assembly polls. Remember, the party fought 110 seats in 2020. It won about 74 seats, in some ways making it clear that it performed much better than the JDU. But it's also made it very clear that it's fighting under the leadership of Nitish Kumar, because he has been the chief minister since 2005, and it is his complete hold over EBC, Mahadalit and women vote that has also given NDA the kind of edge that it has. Yes, of course, the Prime Minister is entering the BJP office, and in a few hours from now, we can also expect the first list of the BJP for the state of Bihar to come out.
We also have Prabhakar Kumar joining us to get us more on this. Prabhakar, as far as the seat sharing is concerned, especially when we talk about the BJP and the JDU, both getting 101 seats each to fight, how do you break down this power balance equation, especially in Bihar, and especially when you talk about the BJP and the JDU in the state?
See, going through the numbers, I see 3 highlights here. Number 1, the JDU was expected to fight on 1 seat extra than BJP. 1 seat, it was the formula which they had agreed, and both the leaders of both the parties had agreed on this, and that they had been saying on the record that both will be fighting on equal seat, but JDU will get +1. So it was a symbolic gesture as to prove that JDU was a big brother out here, which did not happen. So JDU had to actually concede on that +1 seat which it was intending to get. The second is that Chirag Paswan finally has had his way. Chirag Paswan was getting 25. He went through, he put up a tough bargain in front of BJP, and we saw the entire drama which played in last 10 days, and as to how the BJP leaders, the top brass of the BJP leadership, actually found it hard to convince him, and he was acting tough on that. So finally, from 25, it has been elevated to 29. So I would say that's a big win for Chirag Paswan, and it actually establishes his stature within the NDA as well. The third was Jitan Ram Manjhi's party. Jitan Ram Manjhi's party was actually getting 7 to 8 seats, and Upendra Kushwaha was supposed to be less than him, less than Jitan Ram Manjhi. Upendra Kushwaha's party is RLM. It was supposed to get lesser seat than Jitan Ram Manjhi, but that did not happen. Both have got equal seats. So Upendra Kushwaha,
right,
saw him how he was reacting.
In fact, Prabhakar, stay with us. We'll come back to you in just a short while. We also have Mr. Neeraj Kumar from the Janata Dal United joining us at this point of time. Mr. Kumar, your reaction to the numbers that you have seen, 101 seats for you and the BJP as well. How do you look at it?
First of all, I want to speak in Hindi. सबसे
Yes, please go
महत्वपूर्ण
ahead.
विषय है कि एनडीए गठबंधन ने पहले से ही तय कर रखा है कि 2025 में फिर से नीतीश कुमार जी की सरकार बनाना है। तो सीटों की संख्या 101, जेडीयू 101, बीजेपी और जो भी सीटों की संख्या, बहुत सारे कयास लगाए जा रहे थे कि एनडीए गठबंधन में टूट होगी, लेकिन फिर से एनडीए सरकार का ये रोड मैप बन गया है। और हमारे बारे में तो तेजस्वी यादव यह बोलते थे कि तीसरे नंबर की पार्टी है और मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट मेरा 12 हो गया है। अब सवाल ग्रैंड अलायंस का है, उनका नेता भी तय नहीं है, सीट भी नहीं तय है, लेकिन हम तुष्ट हैं जो भी हमारे राष्ट्रीय नेतृत्व ने फैसला लिया है।
नीरज जी, एक बड़ा सवाल जो है वो एलजेपी के जो सीट्स हैं, जो नंबर ऑफ सीट्स उनको गई हैं, उसके ऊपर भी है। चिराग पासवान जो है वो काफ़ी टाइम से बहुत क्रिटिकल थे चीफ मिनिस्टर को लेके, नीतीश कुमार उनकी पॉलिसीज़ को लेके, उनके काम को लेके, और अभी उनको 29 सीट्स दी जा रही हैं चुनाव लड़ने के लिए। वो किस तरह से देख रहे हैं आप?
नहीं, देखिए, आपका परसेप्शन हो सकता है। चिराग पासवान जी का ट्वीट निकाल लीजिए, उन्होंने नीतीश कुमार जी के लीडरशिप पर भरोसा किया। अब उनके परिवार के कोई संबंधी अगर बयान दे रहे हैं तो एलजेपीआर का बयान नहीं माना जाता है, क्योंकि वो राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष हैं। अब सीटों की संख्या, अब दिल्ली में बैठक हुई, भारतीय जनता पार्टी के नेतृत्व की सरकार में केंद्रीय कैबिनेट मंत्री हैं, तब उसके आधार पर उन्होंने सीटों की संख्या का निर्धारण हुआ होगा, तो स्थिति का मूल्यांकन किया होगा। लेकिन मूल विषय यह है कि कार्यक्रम पर भी सहमति है, नेतृत्व पर भी सहमति है। ये मूल प्रश्न है। सीटों की संख्या तो घटक दल है, सबका सम्मान बराबर है। कोई कितना भी सीट पर लड़ेगा, एनडीए परिवार के रूप में लड़ेगा।
Okay. All right, Neeraj Kumar there. Thank you very much for speaking with NDTV. I also have Mr. Danish Rizwan from the HAN party. Mr. Rizwan, welcome to NDTV. Your party is fighting on 6 seats. How do you look at it, sir?
देखिए, पूरी तरीके से प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी के साथ हम खड़े हैं। हमारे नेता श्री जीतन राम मांझी जी ने स्पष्ट तरीके से कहा है कि जब तक सांस है तब तक नरेंद्र मोदी जी के साथ है। तो हमारे लिए सीट कोई एजेंडा नहीं है। हमने अपनी जो वस्तु स्थिति थी, जो कार्यकर्ताओं की बात थी, वो भारतीय जनता पार्टी के शीर्ष नेतृत्व तक पहुंचाई थी। उन्होंने मूल्यांकन किया और मूल्यांकन करके हमें 6 सीटें दी हैं। हमारे कार्यकर्ता भी संतुष्ट है, हमारा दल भी संतुष्ट है।
ऑल राइट, बीजेपी ने जो है वो आपको 6 सीटें ऑफर की हैं इस असेंबली इलेक्शन में। आपको लगता है कि ये जो आपकी पार्टी, ये जो ऑफर है वो बीजेपी और जो एनडीए है उसका ट्रू इंटेंशन रिफ्लेक्ट कर रहा है, सर? या आपको लगता है इसमें और कमी रह गई या और होना चाहिए था? क्या लगता है आपको?
देखिए, अभी हमारा एजेंडा बिहार का डेवलपमेंट है, देश का विकास है। सीट कोई मायने नहीं रखता है। हमने अपनी जो बातें थी, जो कार्यकर्ताओं की बातें थी, उससे भारतीय जनता पार्टी के शीर्ष नेतृत्व को अवगत करा दिया था। भारतीय जनता पार्टी के लोगों ने हमारे सीटों का मूल्यांकन किया, मूल्यांकन करके कहा कि ये 6 सीटें जो हैं ये सफिशिएंट हैं, जहां आप पूरी मजबूती के साथ लड़ेंगे और हम जीतेंगे भी। तो अब वो हम पूरी तरीके से सेटिस्फाइड हैं, कहीं किसी तरह की कोई समस्या नहीं है। मजबूती के साथ एनडीए चुनाव लड़ेगा और पुनः एक बार हम बिहार में सरकार बनाएंगे।
All right, Danish Rizwan, thank you very much for speaking with NDTV.